tournament, featuring our visitors, the Dragons of Howard Community College, and your CCBC Dundalk Lions. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask each of you all rise and remove your hats as we pause to honor America and the men and women of the armed forces with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CCBC Dundalk basketball as the Lions are preparing to take on the Howard Community College Dragons. I'm Rocco Jeppe alongside Brandon Simpson, and right now we're going to turn it over to public address announcer Lamont Germany with the starters.
For the Dragons head forward, the sophomore from City College, number 3, John Grant. For the Dragons head forward, the sophomore from City, number 23, Jamal Grant. For the guard of the Dragons, the sophomore from Washington, D.C., number 25, Kyle Davis. And at forward, the freshman from Gainesburg, number 45, J.P. Herbert. The Dragons are coached by Jay Gold.
Now here come the Lion starters.
Let's see the starters for your CCBC Dundalk Lions. We begin at forward. The 6'5" sophomore from Poly, number 1, Terry. By guard, for Dundalk, the 6' sophomore from Aberdeen, number 3, Anthony Bennett. For Dundalk, at guard, the 6'1" sophomore from Murfreesboro, number 5, Sean Myers. At guard, a 6' freshman from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 12, Dante DeBay Whitfield. And at forward for Dundalk, the 6'2" sophomore, straight out of Brooklyn, New York, number 23, Dante Green. Your Dundalk Lions are coached by Toronto Taylor. He's assisted by Rodney Harrison, Gus Turner, Dante Johnson, and Darryl Perry. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play basketball.
Well, there you have it, this evening's starters, folks, and we are here again, as we said, at CCBC Dundalk at the Wellness and Athletic Center, better known as and affectionately known as The Den. I'm alongside Brandon Simpson. And Brandon, we talked to both head coaches before the game. They gave us some keys. Why don't we start with the Dragons and hear what Coach Dahl had to say?
Well, he started with his 3 keys to victory: play hard with effort, take care of the ball. And then he got into the scoring, how you defend Dundalk, defend Dundalk as a team. They're going to need a lot of help with 3 scores, averaging over 15 points per game.
All right, well, here comes the tip. McQuante Green for Dundalk and Jawan Grant for the Dragons. There we go. The tip is out of bounds and will go to Howard. So Howard will have the game's first possession. Set to inbound is John Grant Jr.
These headphones are off. Yeah, they have a on-and-off switch.
And here we go. The Dragons come in 2 and 3 over the last 5. The shot put up by Grant off the mark and rebounded by Jafai Winfield. Here come the Lions. A missed layup there by Jordan Myers, and we're going back the other way. John Grant Jr. misses the layup, gets his own rebound, and puts it back. And the Dragons are on the board. And we got a stoppage of play on the court. So the Dragons draw first blood here. Dragons coming off of a victory, actually, over the Community College of Beaver County, 90-82. The Lions trying to get back on track. They've lost 4 in a row, most recently on November 14th to Oakland Community College, 92-88. So look for the Lions to go right at the Dragons early on. Here comes Quickly, misses the layup, can't get the rebound as it goes out to John Grant Jr.
Nice play.
There's a good shot there. Basket made by J.P. Herbert. And the lead is now 4 for Howard. There's a foul. McQuante Green. He's going to go to the line. Foul is to John Grant Jr. And it's his first personal foul. McQuante Green will shoot 2. This is the first one there. Talking to head coach Jerron Taylor of the Lions before the game, talking about that 4-game losing streak. He said he can't worry about that. They have to just get better as a team, and with that, the wins and losses will change as the Lions are now on the board. Green makes the last of 2. And here we go. Quick tempo and a turnover. The Lions will take control. Just 1 minute, 22 seconds into this game, folks. Early lead is Howard 4-1. Out of bounds, the ball will stay with the Lions. It's going to be Jordan Myers, the sophomore, inbounding it. Gets it over to Dante Jafar Winfield. Myers now has it on the left side, gives it up to Bennett Jr. And now McQuante Green, double team, works his way out of it, goes in for the layup and scores for the Lions. A great job there, Brandon, by getting through the double team to get the ball into the basket. And the lead cut to 1 here early on. A nice pass there by Grant. Now the ball sent back down, inside. Herbert misses. Grant tries for the rebound, and it's off of the Lions, so it will stay with the Dragons. As you're watching at home, in the burgundy red is Howard. Dundalk, of course, wearing the home whites. Grant misses the layup, but right there, it's Gregory Ash to put it back. Back the other way now for the Lions. Bennett will slow the tempo down. Makes the pass out to Winfield. Winfield gets it over McQuante Green, short on the three-point attempt, and the rebound goes to John Grant Jr. Pass outside. Herbert falls as he makes the pass back to Ash. Ash passes it over to John Grant Jr. Traveling. Ball will go back to the Lions. Now, a couple of names that we're probably calling tonight for the Dragons, Juwan Grant and John Grant Jr., the twins on the Dragons squad, averaging 24.5 and 18.7 points per game, respectively. Expect to hear a lot out of those guys. And Gregory Ash Jr., he's averaging 16.3 a game. I expect to be calling his name a lot this evening as well. Kick out. Nice pump fake there by Quickly. Gets it out to Bennett Jr. with the three. He got it. Three-pointer for Anthony Bennett Jr., the NJCAA Division I Men's Basketball Player of the Week for the first week of the season.
He's 42% from downtown.
And we saw it right there. Turnover, ill-advised pass from the Lions. And out of bounds, going back the other way. We'll take possession. Checking into the game for the Lions is Rodney Jones. Jones, you'll see with the bandage over his left eye. Took an elbow in the last game. He's got a few stitches there. Good to see that he was able to pass all the protocols and be on the court tonight. But no doubt that's going to bother you a little bit with that bandage over the eye. See how well he plays tonight. Here comes Myers getting the ball up court. He stops and takes one from downtown, too far. The rebound goes to Jones. Here comes Myers again, kicks it out to Bennett Jr. Three-pointer from the left side is no good. Jones works again hard for the rebound, and the Lions maintain possession. Bennett penetrates. Layup is good. And Bennett quickly has 5 points on the evening. We are tied at 8 now. 4 minutes into the game, the ball's out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Dragons. On the Lions side, top three scorers on this team, Anthony Bennett Jr., he's averaging nearly 20 a game. Teray Quickly at 18 points per game, and McQuante Green, 15.8 points per game, Brandon. You got to like those odds.
Oh, yeah. 3 scores over 15 points a game, that's definitely...
We'll take that all day long. Here's a shot from downtown. Juwan Grant misses, and the Lions, they get the rebound. A foul called. As we saw Dante Winfield taking the ball down court. And the foul goes against John Grant. That's his second foul. You don't want to see one of your best shooters get in foul trouble early. But if you're a Lions fan, that's exactly what you want to see.
That's their second leading scorer.
Winfield has his pass knocked away, but Bennett gets it back. Little teardrop falls, no good. And another shot from Winfield is no good. So the Lions 0 for 2 on this possession. And we're going to get a reach foul here on Bennett. His first foul of the game. Checking in for Howard is going to be number 11, Jawan Smith. Play continues here. Smith looking for an opening. Finds his man cross court. Grant gives it up. Herbert misses his shot and quickly grabs the rebound. Here's Winfield. Gives it up to Quickly for 3. Got it. The Lions take their first lead of the game, 11-8 now. Good defense being played. Here's the three-point attempt. Falls no good, short. Gregory Ash. And here comes Myers back the other way. Misses the layup. Jump ball. And the ball will stay with the Lions as they have the arrow. 14:29 left to play in the first half. The Lions lead 11-8. Right now, the Lions' leading scorer, Anthony Bennett, he's got 5 early points. Myers will inbound it. Gets it back, deep 3. Got it!
Shooting it from downtown tonight.
The Lions now 3 of 5 from 3-point range. Here comes Howard. Jump shot. No good from Kyle Davis. Rebound to the Lions. Winfield gives it up to Myers. Over to Quickly. He'll take a 3. Off the mark.
Something about that 3-point arc tonight. They seem to be trying to go for it.
That they are.
Averaging 34% from downtown.
And by comparison, Howard not very good. And not very good on the foul there. A bad foul from Quickly. And McQuante Green checks back into the game. Looking at the stats before we came into this game, the Lions had taken 202 3-point attempts as compared to Howard had only attempted 122 on the season. So it goes to show you if you can stop them from the inside and force them to shoot outside, you could end up on the back in the win column as the Lions look to break their 4-game losing streak.
Definitely.
Herbert trying to get rid of the ball and gives it back to Smith. Smith goes to the right side, pulls up, jumper, he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. Manuel Johnson committed the foul. DeJohn Smith will go to the line. 2 shots coming up. Knights lead is now 14-8. In the middle of a 6-0 run. And Smith misses the front end of his free throws. Gets the second one. Here we go back the other way. Inside, another missed layup. Green there for the rebound. He's fouled. So Emmanuel Johnson took it in. Couldn't convert. McQuante Green tried to put the rebound up, but he gets fouled.
Pressure on the defense.
Foul is on Howard's DeJohn Smith. His first foul. Team foul number 3. And here comes Green with his first shot. It's good. And he hits them both. Green is now 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Play coming back now. Juwan Grant gives it up. He gets it back now. The drive there. 3-point attempt is no good. Off the mark was Smith. Here come the Lions again. Myers will take control of the ball. Quick pass left side. McQuante Green for 3. He's got it. McQuante Green hits the 3. And he is now with 6 points. Correction, 8 points. As we get a 3-pointer coming back the other way from Juwan Grant. And Dundalk maintains control. So the exchange of 3-pointers there keeps the lead at 7 points for the Lions, 19-12. 12 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Myers. Deep 3. Off the mark. We're going to get a foul call here. It's going to be on Dundalk. Number 10, Rodney Jones, his first foul. That's going to be team foul number 4. As Cody Jenkins checks into the game. And here come the Dragons. Kyle Davis with the ball. Gives it up to Smith. Smith surveys the defense. Standing just inside half court. Now gives it up. Gets it back. Swings the ball around. The drive and good. Gregory Ash picks up the 2 points. It is now a 5-point Lions lead. McQuante Green back the other way. He gets the layup. And Green is now in double digits. There's the steal from Johnson. And then layup. A great play there by Johnson. The steal and 2 points. The the Lions on a 9-1 run. Oh, bad foul there as Winfield fouled Grant. He picks up the 2 points and he'll go to the line. So Jaffe Winfield picks up his first foul. And Jawan Grant will go to the line for one shot. And he hits it.
It's taking a long time to get that ball in bounds.
Yeah. A little bit too long for head coach Jerron Taylor. Ball's given up to Jenkins. Jenkins, block over the back, got all ball. And the Dragons are coming back on the offensive. Bennett tried for the steal there. 3-point attempt is good. DeJohn Smith picks up the 3-pointer.
You don't see that too much out of the Dragons.
And it's now a 3-point lead for the Lions. Green has the ball taken away by Smith. Back the other way. 3-on-2, excuse me. The foul. And that'll send Kyle Davis to the line. Anthony Bennett, his second foul. So 2 shots coming up.
Coach Taylor wasn't happy about that.
No, sir. Davis hits his first. And misses his second free throw attempt. So Davis 1 of 2 from the line. Here we go back the other way. Myers gets the feed, but nothing going there. He'll pull back. Emmanuel Johnson back over to Myers. Calling out the play. Green back to Myers now. Outside, 3-pointer. Good. Nice. Emmanuel Johnson hits the 5th 3-point attempt for the Lions. Here we go back the other way. A miss. Open man. Myers. Dunks it. Great transition there for the Lions. And they're back on top by 7, Brandon. A good transition.
Right down the middle. Nobody could catch him in time. And they got it.
And a jumper there for Grant. Teray quickly now going. No shot. Hand check foul. Looks like that's going to be on number 45, J.P. Herbert.
A lot of fast tempo here so far. Down the court.
Correction, that foul was on DeJohn Smith. His second foul. Team foul number 4. Lions will have the ball on the floor here. 9 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the first half. Lions 28, Dragons 23. As we're here from CCBC Dundalk, the Wellness and Athletic Center, affectionately known as the Den. Quickly with the layup. That's 5 points now for Quickly. The Lions get that lead back to 7. Oh.
Try to reach.
Myers got a little bit too aggressive. Going for the steal and picks up his first foul. So Myers' first foul, team foul number 7, and that'll send the Dragons to the line 1-1 to John Smith. Not a good situation when you get into the 1-1s with 9.5 to play in the first half. As Smith hits the first one.
Way too early.
And he's got the second. A timeout called here by Howard. This will be a 30-second timeout. 9:34 to play. Lions up 30-25. And Brandon, what do you think about the tempo so far? I know we were talking a bit up tempo. Slow down a little bit there before that free throw.
Very fast tempo and a lot from downtown. They're just pushing the ball up and down the court. Sure.
I tell you what I'm surprised about is seeing the Dragons take as many three-pointers attempts as they have. Coming into the game, shooting about half as many three-point attempts as the Lions, but the Lions are staying right there with that three ball. 5 of 9 here in the first half, and they have already 5 guys in with 5 points or better, with McQuante Green leading the pack with 10 points in the first half, 3 for 4 from the free throw line.
Yep. Howard was coming in 29% from downtown, and they've definitely made some three-pointers here so far.
Trying to get that number to creep a little bit higher. As the Lions are ready to set the ball back in play again here. Pressure defense. Here come the Lions. Jones, he's hacked.
Fouled hard.
Very hard foul.
That's it.
Going against Gregory Ash. That foul is on Gregory Ash, his first, and team foul number 5. Jones to shoot 2. Give him the first one. Checking in for Howard. Kyle Davis, number 25. Jones going through his free throw ritual. And it's off the mark. So 1 for 2 there. 31-25 Lions. That's got to be a travel. It is. Gregory Ash had 3 Lions around him, didn't know what to do with the ball. And so the Lions will take over at half court. All right, Johnson inbounds the ball to Jones. Here come the Lions. Quickly, short jumper. There's Jones for the rebound. Gets the tip. Close to another travel there. Good penetration, 3 ball. Off the mark.
They're really trying to get something going downtown.
That was Kyle Davis. Great pass there. And the lay-in from Johnson. Wonderful pass from Myers. Johnson now has 7 points. Good move. Bad shot choice. Out of bounds. Not sure what Jackson was thinking. It was Ryan Jackson going up against a pride of Lions there, and very ill-advised shot. Fortunately for him, it did hit off a Lions player, and they will retain possession. All alone. Shot is put up no good by Ash, and the rebound is grabbed by Jones. Back the other way quickly. Setting the tempo and gives it to Myers, who calls out the play. $35-25, 10-point lead The Lions' largest lead of the game thus far. Kicks it out. Three-pointer. Off the mark. Johnson couldn't hit. Here's Herbert. Thought better about the three. Now the ball swinging. And that three-pointer is off.
Oh, looks like Howard is back.
Grant could not hit. Timeout called by the Lions. This will be a full timeout. We're going to take this time to thank a few sponsors. First, we'd like to thank MedStar Sports Medicine, the official athletic training partner of CCBC Athletics. For more information or the closest MedStar facility to you, visit MedStarSportsMedicine.org. We'd also like to thank Jimmy John's, making gourmet sandwiches since 1983 with freaky fast prep and delivery. For a location near you, visit jimmyjohns.com. And last but not least, we'd like to thank the Broadcasting Institute of Maryland, the official broadcast partner of CCBC Athletics. For more information on radio, TV, news, or sports career broadcast training, visit bim.org or call 410-254-2770. Folks, we'd also like to remind you for any and all news regarding the Lions, don't forget to log on to www.ccbcdundalklions.com and get all your news and updates right there. So, Brandon, we got 7 minutes, 36 seconds left. The Lions are out to a 10-point lead, 35-25. Like we said, the largest lead of the first half.
Yep.
What do you see from the Lions that has made the difference here?
3-point. Everything from downtown they're hitting, seems like. That's definitely giving them the push away. And they're running very fast tempo offense here.
Exactly right about that. They have hit 5 3-pointers, almost half of their points here in the first half, as we're set to begin play again. Here we go. Myers pulls up, gives it to Green, and now they'll pull the ball out. Myers yelling directions at his teammates. Drives, gives the ball to Quickly. Quickly now lays it up, no good. And we're going back the other way. All by himself, Gregory Ash passes it back into Grant.
They got lucky
and
on that. It could have been dangerous.
Dundalk ball. That's what you want to see. Good decision by the referees to talk it amongst themselves and get the call right.
Get the right call.
Dundalk now looking to increase its lead. Myers taking on Ash. Goes to the left side. 15 on the shot clock, a reach. And that foul's going to be against Herbert, his first foul. Team's 6th foul. So one more foul from Howard, and we will be in the 1-and-1 for the Lions. Here goes Johnson. Looking for his man, Green. Green's going to drive, pulls up. Bank shot. Give it to him. 12 points now for Green. Traveling. A turnover by the Dragons as we see Dante Jafar Winfield checking back in. McQuante Green, 12 points leading all scorers right now. The sophomore guard forward or wing player, if you will, out of Patapsco High School. Looking at his season, he picked up a season-high 27 points on November 6th against Lansing, and he's coming off of an 8-point game against Oakland Community College, his lowest output of the season, and he's already surpassed that, so I guess that chip has been blown off his shoulders. Pull-up jumper is going to be whistled, no shot.
It's all about how you respond in the next game.
Now, offensive foul called against Green. I apologize for cutting you off there, Brandon. What did you say?
So it's all about how you respond in the next game, and he's definitely came out so far.
He
Responded
has.
off that 6-point performance.
With a vengeance, we'll say.
Yes.
We are 6 minutes from halftime, and he's already got 12 points. We'll see how he finishes. Teardrop layup is no good from Gregory Ash, and we have a foul called going back the other way. Dundalk looks like it'll be shooting 1-and-1. Waiting to see who the foul is against here. That's going to be Herbert, his second foul, and team foul number 7. So McQuante Green shooting 1-1, a chance to add to his point total. As we said at the beginning of the broadcast, 15.8 points per game for Green. He's shooting 45.5%, which is amazing. And he loves going to the free line. 87% free throw shooter, 27 of 31 coming into this game. He's already 3 for 4. Hits the front end. And he gets both. 14 points now, 5 for 6 from the line. Smith with the ball. Back out. The layup is good by Davis.
Big time defensive breakdown. He went right down in the lane there.
You got to tighten that up. 39-27 is the Lions lead. Up by 12. No shot. See who that foul is against.
There's Green back at the free throw line.
Foul called on number 51, Christian Anderson. It's his first foul, and the team's 8th. And not the man you want to go back to the line.
Yep, that 87% right there.
And it just got a little bit better.
Yep.
Just ticking away at the points here tonight. Green now, the second end of his 1-1. And that one comes up short. The three-pointer no good by Smith. Foul called against McQuante Green. His second foul, team foul number 9. That'll send Jawan Grant to the line. He's going to be 1-1.
Grant's not the player you want to send on the opposing team to the free throw line. 87% from the free throw line.
Well, let's see if he can take advantage of this opportunity here. He gets the first one. Juwan Grant, number 23, hits the second one. And that gives Grant 10 points. He's hit all 3 of his free throws. Now on the court with him at times will be his twin brother, number 3, John Grant Jr., who right now is catching a breather on the bench. I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half and later on in the first half as we're under 5 minutes now. Myers, a good spin move, penetrates, gets it out too quickly, but he's got nowhere to go with it. Three-pointer, Winfield is off. And the Lions have missed now their last 4 three-point attempts. Good penetration, bad shot as we're going to go back the other way now. Winfield pressing. Odd numbers. Can't get the layup to go. Taken away by Anderson. And Winfield committed the foul, it looks like. His second foul, it's going to be team foul number 10, so now we're shooting 2. It's going to be Anderson at the line. 2 shots coming up. He hits the first. And give him the second one. That'll cut the Dundalk lead to 9, 40-31. 4 minutes, 25 seconds remain in the first half. Myers pushing the ball up court. Picks the tempo back up. Drives.
Right down in the lane.
No bucket.
Oh.
They're going to call the charge.
Oh.
Much to the dismay of the crowd.
Coach is livid.
So for Myers, his second foul. And it erases a great dribble drive there by the sophomore. You can tell he's upset with himself. So let's see how the Lions react. Here's Davis.
Oh.
And a little bit ticky-tack there. They're going to call Jenkins for the reach.
I think he is guilty on that one.
Cody Jenkins called for the foul. So that'll send Juwan Grant back to the line. It's that first one. And this is the second. His first miss of the game. 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 11 points. Takeaway there. A little backspin on the ball. Allowed Davis to take off with it.
4-1.
A good defensive play there by Jones. He can't grab the ball, though. So it'll stay with the Dragons.
Great recovery. He was in trouble there. Yeah, 4-1.
Correction. They have said the Lions will have possession. And I think that's one where the Lions got a break there, Brandon.
Definitely. Jones is down there by himself.
Comes Myers again. Myers taking a lot of the offensive play tonight. Good move. Right hand lay-in is good by Johnson. And he has 9 points. The lead back to 10, 42-32. 3:20 left to play in the first half. Here comes Smith, dishes it, and the shot is off.
Real good defense.
Anderson couldn't put it away. Here we go, back the other way. Finger roll, Jenkins there for the rebound. He can't get it. Quickly is fouled.
3 tip-ins and nothing.
3 shot attempts. It all started with Johnson, who couldn't put it in. Jenkins was there for the tip-in. He couldn't convert. And while Quickly did miss the shot, he will go to the line for 2 here as he was fouled. Foul was by Anderson, his second and team foul number 9 as Quickly hits the first free throw. And the second one is off. No foul called. Ash now gives it up and gets it back. Looks over to Smith, who gives it back to Ash. Shot clock down to 5. Shot is off. Tip-in is off, but the rebound goes to Smith.
Caught a break there. Couldn't get the rebound, though.
Deep three-pointer. Bangs off the back of the rim. That was Gregory Ash who couldn't put it in. The Lions now possess the ball. Here comes Johnson. Offensive foul, the second one by the Lions in this half.
Wow.
Got to stop committing those unforced errors.
Definitely.
Johnson picks up his second foul. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining. Stick around as halftime hits. We will talk with Dundalk Lions head coach Jerron Taylor. As you see Jones with the takeaway, he's taking it all the way. The layup is good. Had a 3-on-1 there. He decided to keep it himself and put the lead back to 13 now. for the Lions.
They got a comfortable lead here. They just got to close it out right.
Here come the Dragons. They're going to try and cut into this lead. Under 2 minutes remain. Myers working on, and ball taken away by Jones and grabbed up by Jenkins.
Slow it down.
Another steal now back the other way. Davis lays it in. Myers got a little sloppy there with the ball control, and he paid for it.
Definitely. There's nobody back behind him.
And we'll have a foul here against Howard. That's going to be against number 25, Kyle Davis. His first foul. And team foul number 10, so now both teams are in the double bonus. Myers will go to the line and shoot. Try to atone for his turnover here. Misses the first one. It's just Myers and Johnson there as he takes his second free throw attempt. And that one is off. 0 for 2 for Myers. So here come the Dragons. Passes through the legs of Jenkins. And we're going to go back the other way as the turnover for the Dragons. It doesn't look like anybody wants to inbound the ball for the Lions.
They're still undecided.
Are they trying to decide who has the ball, or it is going to be Dragons' ball? So they're saying the ball hit off of the shorts of Jenkins as it went through his legs.
A little time, but they wanted to get it right.
That layup is good by Jawan Grant. He leads the Dragons with 13. 1 minute now remaining in the first half. It's 45-36 Lions. Myers trying to take some time off the clock as they set the play. Quickly, short jump shot, no good. Rebound goes to Grant. Jawan Grant. He gives it up. Oh, what a... Got to keep your head in the game there. Gregory Ash took the pass and he steps right out of bounds.
Especially someone with that talent. He's right there on the line.
Not what you want to see from your third leading scorer on the team. So now with 43 seconds and ticking, Lions can try and milk some time off the clock, get a shot, and try and get a stop and have a 9-point lead, or 11, depending on what happens here. To Ray.
There you go.
Carries the layup. A good drive to the basket.
Now take a hold.
He has
of
8 points and an 11-point lead now for the Lions.
There's a defense trying to tighten up.
Just a bad shot there put up by Kenyon Southers. And the Lions will no doubt hold on for the last shot. 5 seconds remain. Myers to Jenkins. Inside is good. And the Dragons will not have enough time to get back up court.
Momentum right there.
That is how we end the first half. It's 49-36 Lions. Their second and largest lead of the half. As we sit at a 13-point lead heading into the half, we'll be right back with head coach Jerron Taylor.
You got the lead heading into half, and you got the lead going into half. How do you feel about that?
We definitely had some things we can improve on. We had a bunch of layups we missed. We fouled entirely too much, and then we just got to continue to push the ball. We got rattled a little bit. Guys got a little tired because we didn't have our full complement of players because of the fouls. But I think we should be okay in the second half.
Anything else you want to focus on at halftime coming out of the second half?
No, let's just taking care of the basketball. And then on the defensive end, that's probably one of our better defensive performances. I think if we just continue to work on keeping our fouls down, we'll have a better second half.
Gotcha. Thanks, Coach.
All right, that was Brandon Simpson there with head coach Sharon Taylor. We're going to go to the half, and we'll be back shortly with some stats. Stick around here as CCBC Dundalk leads it at halftime, 49-36. All right, folks, we're back here still with 9.5 minutes left in halftime. We're going to give you some statistics. We're going to start with CCBC Dundalk, and leading point scorer is McQuante Green. He has 15 points. He is 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Going backwards now, 9 points for Emmanuel Johnson, 8 points for Teray Quickly. Anthony Bennett Jr., Jordan Myers, Rodney Jones all have 5 points, and Cody Jenkins has 2. That's where we get the 49 points for the Lions. Now switching over to the Dragons, their leading first half scorer with 13 points is Jawan Grant. And right behind him with 6 points is DeJon Smith. Others chipping in is Gregory Ash. He has 4. John Grant with 2. Kyle Davis with 5. J.P. Herbert with 4. And Christian Anderson with 2. And that's where we stand, 49-36 here, 8 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in halftime. We'll be back with you for the second half of play as the buzzer sounds. right, folks, just under 2 minutes remaining in halftime. We're back here at the Den at CCBC Dundalk, where the lead is 49-36 for the Lions at halftime. Want to take this time to again thank our sponsors, starting with the Broadcasting Institute of Maryland, the official broadcast partner of CCBC Athletics. For more information on radio, television, news, or sports career broadcast training, visit bim.org or call 410-254-2770. Also like to thank Jimmy John's, making gourmet sandwiches since 1983 with freaky fast prep and delivery. For a location near you, visit jimmyjohns.com. And MedStar Sports Medicine, the official athletic training partner of CCBC Athletics. For more information or the closest MedStar facility, visit medstarsportsmedicine.org. And again, fans, don't forget, for all news and updates on your Lions, go to www.ccbcdundalklions.com, and you'll find all sorts of information on your favorite Lions players. Just under a minute now, Brandon, as we closed in the first half, give me your first half impressions of both teams.
Well, starting with the Lions, I mean, we would like to see a little bit more out of Anthony Bennett Jr. He averages over 19 points a game, but right now he only has 5 to show for it. Looks good. Everything looks good out of Mike Green. 15 points, 6 for 8 from the free throw, 87% on this free throw percentage on the season. So just like to see a little bit more out of the Stars right now.
Now, if you're the head coach of the Dragons, Coach Dahl, what did you tell your team at halftime?
Defend the 3. I mean, Dundalk is still only 5 for 11, but that adds up right there. So you want to defend the 3, keep them out of the paint, and don't commit silly fouls. You don't want to commit silly fouls. Got to get back in this.
Understood. So I think the Lions are going to go right back to where they started here in the second half. We heard from multiple sources that Howard can be had on defense. They tend to be a little bit laxed on defense. We saw a little bit that in the first half. The lead got up to 14 at one point. Of course, 13-point lead at the break. So here we go. We're going to get ready for the second half. Ball is going to be inbounded. I believe it's going to be Howard ball. I could be wrong. Let's wait and find out. Jerron Taylor at midcourt talking with the referees. I think he wants to make sure, too. So Howard got the opening tip. We had a jump ball in the first half, which gave the ball to the Lions, so it should be going to the Dragons. Of course, I could be 100% wrong. Referees are set. It will be the Dragons' ball. Dragons wearing their road burgundy uniforms trimmed in, I guess you would call that a brownish gold. The Lions are wearing their home whites trimmed in red. Lions are going to be going to the right, and as you see, the Dragons going to the left.
There we go.
Second half is underway. Right away, they attack the paint.
Right down the lane.
And Gregory Ash is on the board in the second half. See how the Lions respond. Pull-up jumper is good.
That's the way to respond.
Good shot taken there by Dante Jaffa Winfield. His first points of the contest. Takeaway by Bennett Jr. coming back the other way. He'll take it all the way, and layup is good. And as you said, Brandon, Bennett needs to get more involved. He does just that in less than 1 minute.
That's what he needed. A little bit close to that season average.
Very close to a backcourt violation. Three-pointer is off the mark by John Grant Jr. Rebound now. Here comes Myers. Up-tempo. Bennett pumps the 3. He's fouled. And that's going to be John Grant Jr., his third foul. 3 fouls to their second leading scorer very early on here in the second half.
Foul number 3, John Grant. His second, team first.
Bennett Jr. for 3. Off the mark. Rebound to Green. Green kicks it out. Here comes Winfield. Nice move. Step back, Jay. Good. Jaffa Winfield. 2 more points, and he has opened the scoring for Dundalk here in the second half.
He's came out in the second half so far.
It's been all Jafar Winfield.
Yeah.
The Dragons have the possession here. That layup is off the mark.
Can't let them.
And the rebound is good from Ash.
You cannot let them get in the lane like that.
No, sir. Foul goes against Bennett. His third foul. Ash will shoot the bonus shot here. And it's good. Ash now quickly picking up more than double his first half output. He has 9 for the game, 5 already in the second half. Winfield slowing the pace of play. Myers directing his teammates. Bennett now. Myers from downtown, off the mark. He's there for his own rebound. Drives, and he's fouled. So he misses the three-point shot, gets the rebound and the foul. Foul committed there by Gregory Ash Jr. His second foul, team second. Myers will shoot 2, and he's eager to get on this scoreboard quick in the second half.
Oh, yeah.
He had just 5 first half points.
Yep.
Hits the first. Checking in now for the Dragons is Ryan Jackson, number 4. And for the Lions is going to be number 22, Emmanuel Johnson, as Bennett Jr. checks out.
Johnson was their second leading scorer in the first half of 9 points.
Myers' second free throw attempt. Off the mark. Myers, that free throw line has not been kind to him tonight, just 1 of 4. All alone, that three-pointer put up by John Grant Jr. is off the mark.
And that's what you want to force. You want to force Howard into shooting the 3.
That's exactly right.
Not very good in downtown.
Could not agree with that more. It took the words right out of my mouth. That's what you want to do if you're Dundalk. Give them the outside shots. If they start hitting a couple of them, then defend it. But they haven't proven this season that they could hit those threes with any type of consistency.
Don't let them get in the paint. If that's their weakness, keep them outside.
Here we go. Ash gives the ball up to Grant. Jawan Grant. Has it inside now in the paint. Turns, shoots with the right hand. Off the mark. The rebound is no good from Grant Jr. Now Jawan Grant from outside. He misses again. And the rebound by Jafar Winfield. Gives it up to Quickly, who thinks better about the 3. Myers now will set the play from the top. Winfield and Quickly. Motion around. Feet is inside. Green over to Quickly, and the layup. What a great bit of ball movement there. Back the other end, another missed layup, this time by Grant Jr., John Grant Jr. McQuante Green gives it up to Johnson. Layup is no good. The Lions have to get back on defense. Jawan Grant with the layup, no good. We have seen a lot of missed layups tonight.
They're getting a lot of luck here.
Jafar Winfield, the left hand, he's fouled.
The fast pace they've been going.
It has. The good thing for the Lions is the majority of those misses have come from the other side.
Yep. Luck has been rolling their way.
We'll see who this foul is against. And the foul goes on J.P. Herbert, his third foul. The team's third of this half. And Jafar Winfield, he's going to shoot 2 now. He's come out on fire in the second half. First one is good. As Dejon Smith checks back into the game for Howard. Second one is no good. 59-41, 16 minutes remain in the second half. 18-point lead for the Lions. Traveling.
You see that from anywhere.
So the Lions here have opened the second half with a modest 10-5 run, but that has increased their lead to 18. Myers over to Jafar Winfield for three. Off the front of the iron. The Lions have now missed their last 7 3-point attempts. Here's a 3-point attempt from the Dragons. Too far for Ryan Jackson and back the other way. McQuante Green gives it up to Quickly. He shoots from downtown off the rim. Another 3-point miss. The Lions are now just 5 of 15 from 3-point land. And I tell you, this their best weapon has quickly become, as we watch, Myers with the block but couldn't grab the rebound, and now he gets that one. So let's see if the Lions can get things back going from behind the arc.
Yeah.
Not that they have to. Leading by 18, you don't necessarily have to keep throwing up the three-pointers, but if you're going to, you want to make sure that you make them.
They started fast on the three-pointers, and then they just dropped off.
Green gives it up to Myers. 10 on the shot clock. Here comes Johnson. Rolls it with the right hand and in. That lead is quickly now 20 points. Herbert gives it up to Jawan Grant. He's fouled from behind and makes the shot. Not what you want to do. Johnson picks up this foul, his third foul, and that one's a bad one.
That's their leading scorer right there going to the line. It's 4 for 5 from the free throw in the first half.
So here comes his first attempt in the second. And it's good. Substitution here for the Dragons. Number 51, Christian Anderson checks in. As play continues here, 14:20 remains in the second half. 61-44 Lions. Jones tried to get it to Quickly. He could not. Now we're on the floor. Jones, a great job getting that ball. Three-pointer by Johnson is good. Give it to him. And so goes the drought from three-point land as they end it. Now we have a turnover. Quickly to Johnson. For three is short. The rebound by Jackson. Now it's controlled by Smith, setting up the offense. Back to Jackson. Smith with the ball at the top. He'll drive. Nobody there. And the ball tipped away by the Lions. 11 seconds remain on the shot clock.
Let's see how both sides respond here. You got one team up by 20. Don't want to give away too much. Let Howard back in the game. Then you got to see Howard and how they respond on offense, because nothing's been going here.
A 15-9 run. I apologize, Brandon. 15-9 run for the Lions to open the second half. Howard with 5 on the shot clock. Ball is out of bounds, and it will be the Lions' ball. So good job on defense there by the Lions, forcing the bad pass. And now let's see if they can get this lead larger than 20. 64-44. It is their largest lead of the game. Quickly around the back, lays it up and good.
Bump that largest lead up. 22.
22 points now, 66-44. Pumps on the three, Ash. Good on the jump shot from about 15. Timeout call by the Lions. It's going to be a full timeout. So with 12 minutes, 37 seconds to go in regulation, head coach Jerron Taylor calls a timeout. It's 66-46, 20-point lead here, Brandon. And the Lions have come out firing in the second half.
Indeed, they have, and just got back on the 3-point game. It's just what they needed. So, like I said, we got to see how they respond in the second half. Hold the lead. Don't let Howard get back into this.
Yeah, you get a lead this large, and a part of you, especially at this level, at this age, you want to think that you have a lead large enough, so you don't want to give an opening for the Dragons to get back into the game. Want to say, though, Dante Jaffa Winfield just going off in the second half. We're not even 8 minutes in. He's picked up 5 points, his only points of the game. But I think more so what he's been able to do on defense and helping to get Howard to force some bad passes, as you saw the turnover on the last possession. And Johnson, 4 points in the second half as well, really coming on here.
Yep.
Green still leads the team with 17, but very much becoming a team game in the second half. And I think that's what's led to them being able to run it out 15-9 to start it, get the lead up to 20, and hopefully see them hold on to this lead as we continue.
Yep, that's exactly what Coach talked about in the pregame, playing as a team, trying to get the ball out of, not necessarily out of the Stars' hands, but more involvement with the role players.
So there's one of their stars. Anthony Bennett Jr. drives. The shot is blocked. It looked like it was blocked by John Grant Jr. Around the back pass and save by Quickly. Myers pulls up at the free throw line. It is off the mark, but Quickly's there for the rebound. The Lions will reset.
They got to capitalize on these.
A good pick there by Jenkins. Didn't get back for the go. And it's a turnover by Myers. Jones gets the ball and loses it. Picked up by Smith. Good play there by Jones. Couldn't capitalize. Now Ash. Ash is going to drive. No call, no bucket. Jenkins gets the rebound, and Myers will control the ball now. Eleven and a half to play. Myers looking for the optimal passing lane. Jerron Taylor tells him, hold off, son. Here we go now. Bennett. He drives around the back. Gives it off to Jenkins. The ball is taken away by Herbert.
It seems like they needed to slow it down just a little bit.
A little bit more. I would agree. Three-pointer by Anderson is good. The lead is now 66-49. So the Dragons firing back a little bit of the Lions' own medicine.
Oh, yeah.
The lead is now 17. Foul called. And it looks like it's going against. Trying to make it out here because I think the number the referee gave is not on the court. Number 45, J.P. Herbert, his fourth foul. And quickly misses the first one of two shots. Manuel Johnson checks back in for the Lions. Quickly with his second shot now. That one's good.
There you go.
The Lions not giving up on defense, I can tell you that much, as they double Ash there and force a turnover. Green now coming back the other way, 2-on-2. And the lay-in is no good. Poor attempt there by Johnson to tip it back in. And a traveling, as I think young Mr. John Grant needed to slow himself down a little bit. Not what you want to see after you survive an odd man rush to turn the ball right back over.
Can't afford that if you're Howard, especially after that nice three-pointer.
Jaffa Winfield controls it on the left wing. Green now, pressure, penetration. can't get the first to go. The second shot doesn't go either. The rebound goes to John Grant Jr. And the ball pass tipped out of bounds there by Anthony Bennett. Remains with Howard. 23 on the shot clock. (67-49). 10 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in regulation. Say anything you want about Gregory Ash Jr. Those are some nice socks. Foul on the floor against the Lions here. Against Quickly, it'll be his second foul. Team foul number 3 in this half. Ash now with the ball. Oh, turnover. As he was looking for DeJon Smith, but I don't think DeJon Smith was looking for that pass.
And that's not how they're going to get back in this.
Absolutely not. So here's Johnson to inbound it. Over to Jafar Winfield. He's out of bounds. Got to watch those sidelines.
Coach Taylor isn't laying off.
No, he's not. And that's one thing, Taylor in his third year here, you know, you don't win 20-plus games your first season, 20-plus your second season, and go to the NJCAA national tournament after winning a Region 20A championship. You don't do all that for nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they could be up by 40 as we see Greg Ash miss the layup. Bad pass there. And a throwdown by John Grant Jr. The lead is now 67-51.
I would imagine they're going to hear about that tomorrow.
Oh, yes, for sure. Turnover by the Lions. And so that momentum at the moment is sitting with the Dragons as they trail by 16. They've cut about 6 points off that lead. At one point it was 22.
Dundalk's got to get something.
Jawan Grant misses the layup. That's tending. Turnover.
That might be the momentum swing they need.
That is a good break when the Dragons' best scorer misses a layup like that.
Yep.
Johnson looks like he's wants to go coast to coast. He does. Count it. Johnson just took off like somebody just stole his lunch money, went coast to coast, laid it in, and picked up the foul.
He's been alive here in the second half.
The foul called on Anderson, his third foul, team foul number 5. Johnson looking to complete the three-point play here. No good. He does have 15 on the night, though. 6 points coming in the second half. Ash trying to find room. He does. Pump fake. And one counted for John Grant Jr. Made a good pump fake on the 3 and drove. Those are his first points of the half. Only 4 points in the game for John Grant Jr. He's averaging 18.7 a game, so a victory there for the Lions thus far.
Yep.
Teray Quickly was called for the foul, his third foul, and the team's fourth.
Seems like both teams are feeding off their energy right here. Both going up and down, responding.
We'll see if Grant can complete the old-fashioned three-pointer. He does. It's now 69-54 Lions. So a small 7-3 run here for Howard. Trying desperately to get back into the game. Johnson pulls back. Here comes Bennett. Bennett a lane.
Oh.
And the foul, much to the dismay of Gregory Ash.
Could have been either really good or really bad.
He looked like he wanted to dunk that from the free throw line.
Yes.
Instead, he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Bennett, he really needs to catch fire in the second half, I think, for them to put this game away.
For sure.
The more minutes he puts on the court, the more he needs to score as he hits the front end there.
He's been really quiet today, so that's definitely helped that last play there.
And for somebody that gets to the line quite a bit, coming into the game, 76%, 45 times to the line. This is only his second free throw shot as he makes it. So you want to see him get to the line more here in the second half.
Yep.
Lions lead back up to 71-54, 8.5 to play. The foul is called. It looks like it's going to be on Johnson. It is not. It's on Dante Jafar Winfield, his third foul. A Lions' fifth team foul.
His third. Team's fifth.
Pass over to Juwan.
Close to being in trouble.
Very close. He gets his own missed shot and the foul. So Juwan Grant, they'll send him to the line.
That's the guy you don't want to.
McQuante Green's third foul. And team foul number 6 for the Lions. Both teams with 6 fouls. Green's first shot is good.
Can't keep sending Grant to the foul line if you want to keep this lead here.
No, I agree.
Especially the and one.
Not the guy you want at the line. Not that you want to foul with a double-digit lead, but if you're going to foul, not the guy you want to foul.
Exactly.
He hits his second. He's now 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Johnson now will control the pace for the Lions. Jerron Taylor yelling out directions from the sideline. Here comes Johnson. They fake. Oh, nice play there by Anthony Bennett. They were going to run the same play that they ran the last time that opened the middle up for Bennett to get fouled. Instead, they checked off of that. Bennett came underneath along the baseline and laid it in.
Wide open lane there.
And now we have a Dundalk foul here. And this is what you got to stop doing. You can't make plays like that and then come back the other way and foul.
And who else? Juwan Grant.
And Dante Jafar Winfield, that's his 4th foul. So now he's having a hot second half. He's cooled off a bit, but now he'll spend some time on the bench and as we watch Juwan Grant back to the line, he hits his first free throw. It's getting a bit redundant, but you know we keep saying it. You can't send this guy to the line.
Yep.
He hits them both. 73-58 Lions. 7:50 left to play. Johnson gets the ball over. Now gives it up to Quickly. Quickly watches. Surveys. Bennett for 3. Off the mark. And out of bounds.
Taking unnecessary shots right there. A little bit better ball control and getting it down in paint.
Correction, we had a foul. Foul was called there on Rodney Jones. So he picks up his second foul. Team foul number 8. And not what you want to see when you're up by 15.
Yeah. Offensive foul, too.
Your team with its 8th foul, and now Howard is shooting 1-1. Yeah. And who else? Juwan Grant. Hits the first. He's only missed 1 free throw tonight. He's 10 of 11. Make that 11 of 12. Here we go. Bennett now. Got to get him more involved. This sophomore from Aberdeen High School. Quickly gives it back to Bennett. 15 on the shot clock. Myers now with the ball. He'll look to drive. And has it taken away.
That was close to being a foul.
Ash puts it in. Turnover leads to 2 points for the Dragons. And we have a timeout for Dundalk. Full timeout being called. And a small momentum shift here as now the lead has been cut to 11, which was at one time 22.
Exactly. Big time momentum swing. So now how do we respond coming out of this?
Got to be more consistent. Got to be smarter with your shot selection. You know, you've watched Howard go on a 15-7 run here.
Yep.
Overall, they've gone 18-7 for the second half, 18 of 7 to open the second half. So you got to slow down the pace of play.
Yep.
You got to make better shot selections, and you got to all but eliminate the three-point shooting.
Exactly.
I mean, unless Howard comes all the way back and gets this thing tied or takes the lead,
There's no reason for it.
I can't think of a reason to take any more three-pointers.
Yep. You got to keep Juwan Grant off the free throw line. Of all people.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the rest of the teammates, the rest of his teammates, as we check the stat line here, 6, 8, 10. His teammates combined have taken 10 shots. He's 10 of 11.
Yep.
Or 11 of 12, rather.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's not rocket science. Keep Juwan Grant off the free throw line. You know, double him if you have to. Make him shoot from the outside, but keep that guy away from the basket.
You know exactly who's going to get the ball here. Who's going to get the ball. If it's not broke, they're not going to fix it. So.
All right, we're coming out of this timeout here. Myers to inbound the ball. Surprised that Howard hasn't put on a press defense, but I guess they're not panicking.
Oh, yeah.
Not with 7 minutes to play. Good move by Johnson. Gives it up. Three-pointer from Quickly. No good. And Johnson gets the rebound, but loses it. Exactly. On the floor, Quickly grabs it. And the Lions regroup.
Exactly what we just talked about. 7-footer three. It's unnecessary.
Anthony Bennett pulls up. 20 feet away.
Nice.
Got it. Three-pointer for Anderson. Off the mark.
Oh, don't foul.
Grant tied up, but a foul called on Myers.
There they go. Starting to be the only thing we say.
Myers' third foul. Team foul number 9. And he misses.
Wow.
Just his second miss of the game.
First miss of the second half.
And he hits the second. So Grant now 23 points.
It's like a reach-in, maybe.
Ridiculous. You cannot keep sending these guys back to the line.
Yep.
Rodney Jones called for the foul, his third, and now Howard will shoot 2. It's going to be John Grant Jr. at the line. Just his second free throw attempt of the game here. That's good. The lead is now 10.
They're chipping away.
75-65 Lions. 6 minutes, 18 seconds remain.
They're chipping away. They got to respond here.
The lead at one point was 22. Anthony Bennett. Layup is no good. Fighting for the rebound. And Anderson gets it for the Dragons. Back the other way. Grant gives it up to Anderson. Knocked out of bounds. Dundalk ball.
Easy call.
6 minutes on the clock. 75-65 Dundalk. 10 teams foul for the Lions. 16 fouls for the Dragons. As we watch Johnson get the ball up court. To Jones. Jones a good move. And he picks up the foul.
That's the aggressiveness they needed right there. Hopefully get a little momentum.
Foul is on
this side.
Christian Anderson, his fourth foul. So Rodney Jones will go to the line with a chance to put some points on the board for the Lions. As you hear the crowd yelling advice to the shooter, Jones is ready. And hits the front of the iron on the first one. And the second one rolls in and out. An unproductive possession by the Lions. Can the Dragons get this lead under double digits? Swing. Three-pointer is good. John Grant Jr. gives the Lions a little bit of their own medicine, and the lead is now 7 at 75-68.
They're good. They need something. They need something here. There.
Myers with the lay-in. No shot called for the travel.
That's not what they need.
And Jaron Taylor, the Lions head coach, sitting on the bench,
Looks like a bad call to me.
making
Very bad call.
no comment. Takeaway quickly. Gets it up to Bennett, who races down to pick the ball up from going out of bounds. Tries to hit quickly, but it's taken away. 2-on-1. Great play on defense by Myers.
Now they
And he's
just
come up
gotta respond.
limping, goes off to the sideline and falls to the ground. Hopefully this is just a cramp and it's nothing major. He went off to the bench area quickly as he got up on the got the ball up court. A full timeout here for the Lions with 4 minutes 53 seconds left to play. 7-point lead, 75-68. And we're watching the Dragons slowly get back into this. The second half started off very quickly for the Lions. They got out to that 22-point lead. They look up at the scoreboard, and it's just 7 at this point.
Yeah, out of nowhere. They got to get something here to get the momentum back on their side.
I'll tell you who's been quiet in the second half is McQuante Green. He had 15 points in the first half, just 2 here in the second. So Green and Bennett, I think, are going to be keys to the Lions making this run here in the last 4+ minutes. On the other end, Howard, Jawan Grant has continued his assault. He's got a game-high 23 points right now. And, other than that, Greg Ash, he's got 9 points in the second half. And John Grant Jr., he's got 8 points.
Yep.
But Jawan Grant, he continues to amaze at that free throw line.
Exactly. The one they don't want at the free throw gets to the free throw.
Mm-hmm. Every time. 12 of 14 from the free throw.
Yep.
And collectively, 6, 8, 10, 21, 22, 23 free throws total for the Lions. So that just goes to show you. Referees now at the official book checking the timeouts. Jure quickly will inbound for the Lions.
Looks like from here they're stretching him out. Oh, there he gets up. Probably just a cramp.
Big misconception this time of year. It's not hot out, so we don't need to hydrate. Johnson takes the pass, gives it back to Jones. Jones to Green. Green with the lay-in. Oh, no.
Okay.
Jawan Grant loses the ball. Bennett drives, and he's fouled.
Maybe something was said in that timeout.
Foul goes against Howard's Gregory Ash, his 4th. So one of the Dragons' big guys picking up some foul trouble here. Anthony Bennett will shoot 2. Team foul number 8 for Howard. And we were kind of discussing off air before the game started that with what we have heard and seen of the Howard defense, one of 2 things was going to happen. They were either going to play their best defensive game of the season tonight, or it would be a walk for the Lions. And I think we've had a little bit of both.
Yeah.
They haven't played terrible on defense, but they've played just good enough to stay in this game and force the Lions into some bad shots.
Exactly. They weren't playing much defense in the first half, but they definitely tightened it up here in the second.
And Bennett hits his first.
Cutting a 20-digit lead.
As we see
Lead down there.
Dante Jaffa Winfield check back in. I apologize, Brandon. And Bennett hits the second now, 10 points in the second half. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Don't be surprised to see more out of Bennett driving to try and pick up the fouls, get some 3-point plays.
Yep.
Grant gets rid of the ball. Over to Ash. Ash for 3. He's got it. Gregory Ash Jr. has 12 points in the second half. The lead is 8 points now for the Lions at 79-71. Just under 4 minutes to play now.
He's lighting it up here in the second half for sure.
Johnson gives the ball off Green. Quick move to the basket. Can't get the layup to go. Can't get the follow. And one. Teray quickly puts it in and is fouled. And if you're a Lions fan, that's exactly what you want to see on that possession.
Exactly.
The foul is to Anderson. That is his 5th foul, and Christian Anderson has fouled out of this game now. As we see J.P. Herbert check in for the Dragons. And I think the Dragons have the only mythical nickname mascot in the Maryland JUCO Conference. So here we go. Can he get the 3-point play? He does. The lead back into double digits at 11. 82-71, 3:40 to play. Juwan Grant from outside, he can't hit. Tie up, it's a jump ball, and the arrow is going the Lions' way. Myers checking back in, that's a good sign.
Still seem to have a little wobble to him.
Apparently just a cramp. Still trying to work that out. Trainer felt comfortable enough to send him in, and he'll take the inbound. 3:30 to play. This is what you want to see. Take some time off the clock.
Yep.
Force the defense to do something ill-advised. Get to the line if you can.
Yep.
Myers drives. Takes it himself and
Nice.
puts it in. Great possession there by the Lions.
Looks like he hasn't missed a beat.
Bennett tried to take it away. 3-point attempt is off the mark. John Grant Jr. couldn't hit. Now the Lions up 13. Ooh, that was a close carry there. No call. Jafar Winfield gives it up to Myers. 10 on the shot clock. Myers drives, gives it up to Quickly. Quickly's fouled and one. Give him the basket. He'll go to the line. 8 points now in the second half for Quickly. The lead is 86-71, pending the free throw. The foul is on Herbert. His 5th foul. He has fouled out. Herbert and Anderson fouling out. Not much of a loss. I mean, combined just 10 points tonight, but without 2 players now, 2:36 to go, and you're down 15. Quickly again, looking for the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. He converts. 9 second-half points for Quickly. He has 17 for the game. Smith gives it over to Grant Jr. Gives it back to Smith from 3. Off the mark. Rebound to the Dragons. Shot is good by Kyle Davis. Howard calls a quick timeout. 2:17 remaining to play. 87-73 Dundalk.
Now, how would they close out here?
That's a good question.
How would they close out?
You would think we're going to see many more possessions like we just saw on our last possession. Get some time off of that clock, drive, get to the basket, get the foul, go to the line.
Yep.
You know, that's what you got to do. Both teams at 10 fouls now plus. So if we go to the line, you're shooting 2.
Yep.
One last time tonight, we want to thank our sponsors, MedStar Sports Medicine, the official athletic training partner of CCBC Athletics. For more information or the closest MedStar facility, visit medstarssportsmedicine.org. We'd like to thank Jimmy John's, maker of gourmet sandwiches since 1983 with freaky fast prep and delivery. For a location near you, visit jimmyjohns.com. And the Broadcasting Institute of Maryland, the official broadcast partner of CCBC Athletics. Good pressure defense put on by Howard there, but the Lions get the ball up court. Jawan Grant blocks that ball, looks around for about 3 minutes and finds it, and a foul called. Jawan Grant appears to be hobbling a little bit. And it looks like the foul call was against Teray Quickly, his fourth. Headed to the line is John Grant Jr. Thought for a minute there that Jawan Grant was going to go to the line, so this could be a break for the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
As we say that, Grant Jr. hits his first free throw. That doesn't look like it, but these Grant guys, they are twins, twin brothers. And he hits both.
You can definitely tell tonight.
So Grant Jr., 12 points. He's 5 of 5 from the free throws. So let's just say this. Don't send the Grants to the line.
Exactly.
All right. You know, combined, they have hit, what is that?
Looks like
18 of
18.
23.
Yep.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. Either way, they're knocking them down.
18 of 22. Yeah, they're knocking them down big time. So a timeout here on the floor with 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go. It's 87-75 Lions. And let's see how we close this game out. The Lions, of course, looking to avoid a 5-game losing streak. And for the Dragons, they're just 2-3 in their last 5. And one of those wins was by forfeit on November 7th against Hostas. So they haven't won a game in regulation since beating Community College of Beaver County on November 13th, 90-82.
They came close today, coming back in the second half. Got to give them credit. Came back within 7, but the Lions have seemed to put it away at this point.
Yeah, not too much time left, but just enough time to make a run as the Lions are going to inbound this ball. McQuante Green up and in. And fans, just a reminder, we'll be right back here at the Den this Saturday at 4 p.m. as we see a three-pointer by Howard. No good. That was John Grant Jr. as the Lions will take on the College of Southern Maryland. Again, tip-off at 4 p.m. For the live stream broadcast, go to www.ccbcdundalklions.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at CCBC Athletics as we watch Winfield roll it up and in to pick up his 7th point of the game. And the Lions are now up 91-75, looking to pull away.
Good ball control there, too. Holding the ball. Running
Gregory Ash with the layup. Timeout called by Howard. So once again, Saturday's broadcast, 4 p.m., ccbcdundalklions.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/CCBC Athletics. And we're on Twitter at CCBC Athletics. All game information will be on both social media sites. 1 minute, 6 seconds remains. 14-point lead now for the Lions, 91-77. And I think the closest that they were able to get, they being the Dragons here in the second half, was 7 points.
Yep.
That lead has gone back up to 14 for the Lions. And looks like they'll be able to get out of here with a win, end this 4-game losing streak, and begin to start looking ahead to Southern Maryland for Saturday.
Yep. It's a good way to get back on the winning side of things, two back-to-back home games.
Absolutely.
Definitely a lot easier at home than on the road.
And, folks, we want to tell you to stick around at the completion of this game. We will have head coach Jerron Taylor of the Lions, and we're going to be talking to McQuante Green, who is our Lions player of the game. On the other side, no doubt, I think, as to who the Dragons player of the game for this broadcast was, Jawan Grant, He's at 23 points right now, and just a beast from the free throw line. 12 of 14 from the line. Now under a minute. Bennett controlling the pace. Quickly with the ball, 10 on the shot clock. Myers swings it out to Winfield for 3. Got it! That could be the dagger. Jafar Winfield hits the three-pointer, and the lead is now 94-77 with 37.9 remaining.
Looking good right now.
The appropriate time to take a 3. You want to put it away, put the game away, and you had 5 on the shot clock, so it was a great decision. Foul on the court, and it's against Jafar Winfield. His 5th foul, he is fouled out, but not before scoring 10 second half points. A good job by him in the second half after not scoring a single point in the first.
Oh, yeah.
At the line for Howard is going to be Gregory Ash Jr., shooting 2. He's got the first one. And the second. Ash has come on big in the second half. He now has 20 points. And that's a purposeful foul there by Smith. It'll be his 3rd foul. And with 23.3 seconds, I think it's safe to say the Lions are going to put this one in the W column,
Oh, yeah.
getting back over where they need to be. McQuante Green, the leading scorer for the Lions, 21 points. Bennett hits his first free throw. Bennett came on great in the second half. He's got 11 second half points thus far, 16 for the game. Looking for his 17th. And he hits it. Juwan Grant drives. And an easy layup. 10 seconds on the clock. And I doubt we're going to see another shot here. 4,
Yeah, get on out of
2 seconds. And that's the ball game. So the Lions win it going away, 96-79. Leading scorer for Howard was Juwan Grant. He had 25 points in this game. And the Knights' leading scorer, 21 points, was McQuante Green. Folks, we're going to step away for just a second here. When we return, we're going to talk to head coach Jerron Taylor and the Lions player of the game, McQuante Green, right after this.
McQuante, Brandon Simpson here. How'd you keep your composure in the second half with the Giants? With the Dragons run to get within 7.
We just try to play hard. Don't feed into none of that. Every team gonna go on the run. Just gotta keep playing, keep our composure, and just get back and just stay honest on defense. And we finish it out like we did.
Got 2 back-to-back games at home. Looking forward to CSM on Saturday. What are you looking to improve on heading into that game?
Just watching the dumb fouls, boxing out a little more, I always struggle with that, getting back on D, that's it. This is our main focus, man, playing defense and, go and get out. That's what we want to do. Play defense and get out there.
All right, thank you, Nat.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, that was Brandon Simpson with McQuante Green, the Lions' leading scorer, 21 points. We're waiting for head coach Jerron Taylor to make his way over. I'll send it back to Brandon as he's about to talk with head coach Jerron Taylor.
Ball trials. That's August. We'll be in April. We'll be once the season is over. April or May, we'll be back in the team.
So y'all, we do trials in April.
We do workouts in April and May.
I got you. I'll be there.
Okay.
Coach Taylor, good win. Howard got within 7 points in the second half. What did you say to the team during that time out there?
Same thing we talked about at halftime. I don't know. I need to check the book, but out of 79, I would say they had to have at least 30 to 35 from the free throw line. We continue to foul, and I'm trying to find out why we're fouling. So we just enabled them to score the basketball, and they were able to set up their press or get into whatever defense they wanted instead of just making them take contested shots. And I think that was a big benefit for them.
Okay. What are we looking forward to improving on heading into Saturday's game against College Southern Maryland?
Everything. We still working as a work in progress. We got some guys coming back off injury. We lost 2 guys to injury, so we're trying to, it's a long season, so we're just trying to get through right now with what we got and then go from there. But the rebound and the defense, that's the main focus right now. I think offensively, once again, you saw we can score the ball. If anybody is the defensive end is going to get us where we need to be at.
Thanks, Coach. We're going to send it back to Rocco.
All right, thank you, Brandon. And that was head coach Jerron Taylor. So always working on something. Again, we'll be back here on Saturday as the Lions take on College of Southern Maryland, tip-off at 4 p.m. And we hope to see you here for that game. And if we can't see you in person, www.ccbcdundalklions.com. But right now, for my broadcast partner, Brandon Simpson, for our producer, Precious Kollick, our cameraman, Zach Schenning, and our tech wizard, Dennis Greensfelder, we're going to say so long until Saturday. Again, the final score here tonight, Dundalk 96, Howard 79.